Welcome to Deep World Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The world's headlines are changing, and a new narrative is emerging on the global stage. The Philippines is suddenly at the center of attention, drawing the gaze of journalists, investors, and policymakers from every corner of the globe. Once labeled the sick man of Asia, the country is now being hailed as Asia's next economic miracle. The transformation is so dramatic that it's rewriting decades-old perceptions almost overnight. International media, which once focused on disasters, political turmoil, and instability, now spotlight the booming stock market, a surging middle class, and the rise of Filipino entrepreneurship. The transformation is visible everywhere, from the gleaming skyscrapers of Manila to the vibrant tech hubs of Cebu and Davao, where young professionals are shaping the future. Investors and analysts are taking notice, calling the Philippines a tiger cub economy ready to roar. Global funds are flowing in, and confidence in the country's future is at an all-time high. The narrative is shifting from stories of overseas workers to tales of homegrown startups, innovative tech companies, and manufacturing giants setting up shop on Philippine soil. This is not a fleeting moment, it's a fundamental recalibration of expectations. The country is building not just new skylines but a new identity on the world stage. The Philippines is moving from the sidelines to the center of global economic conversations, with its leaders now invited to the world's most important summits and forums. The speed of change is remarkable. What seemed impossible a decade ago is now reality. New airports, highways, and cityscapes are rising at a pace that's astonishing even to longtime observers. The world is watching as 115 million Filipinos step into a new era of prosperity and influence, their daily lives transformed by opportunities that were once out of reach. This is just the beginning of a story that's capturing the world's imagination, a story of resilience, ambition, and a nation determined to claim its place in the global spotlight. The world's financial leaders are now championing the Philippines. The World Bank and IMF highlight its strong domestic consumption, resilient service sector, and prudent fiscal management. Investment banks from New York to Hong Kong are issuing buy recommendations for Philippine assets. Analysts at Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley call it a top investment destination for the next decade. With GDP growth projected at 6 to 7%, this is seen as a sustainable trend, not a temporary surge. Foreign direct investment is pouring into manufacturing, renewable energy, and digital infrastructure. International corporations are finding growth and opportunity here. The Tiger Cub economy label signals belief in the country's long-term potential. With a young population, strategic location, and a business-friendly government, the Philippines is open for business. The world's financial gatekeepers have given their stamp of approval. The future of the Philippines is being built, literally. The new Manila International Airport is set to become a world-class hub for trade and tourism. The Manila Subway, the country's first underground mass transit, promises to transform daily life for millions. New skyways, bridges, and railways are connecting provinces and boosting productivity. Ports in Cebu and Davao are being upgraded to handle more international cargo, supporting the country's manufacturing ambitions. The Build, Better, More program is driving this infrastructure revolution. By partnering with the private sector and global banks, the Philippines is mobilizing massive capital for these projects. The sound of construction is now the sound of progress. This physical transformation is the most tangible sign of the economic boom. The nation is not just dreaming of a better future, it's building it. The Philippines' greatest asset is its people, especially its youth. Across bustling cities and quiet rural towns, young Filipinos are the heartbeat of the nation, bringing energy, hope, and fresh perspectives to every corner of society. With a median age of just 25, the Philippines stands out as a nation brimming with youthful potential. This young population is not only large in number, but also full of ambition and dreams for a better future. The country boasts one of the youngest workforces in the world, giving it a unique advantage in today's fast-changing global economy. Young professionals are entering the workforce in record numbers, eager to make their mark. This demographic edge stands in stark contrast to aging economies elsewhere, where shrinking workforces pose major challenges. In the Philippines, the youth are a driving force for innovation and growth. High English proficiency and a strong educational foundation make Filipinos especially attractive to global employers. Many young Filipinos excel in communication, customer service, and technical skills, opening doors to opportunities both at home and abroad. The tech-savvy, entrepreneurial spirit of young Filipinos is fueling a vibrant startup culture. Across the country, youth-led businesses are emerging, bringing fresh ideas and digital solutions to local and international markets. They're not just seeking jobs, they're creating them, building companies from the ground up and inspiring others to do the same. In e-commerce, fintech, and creative industries, young Filipinos are launching startups, developing apps, and designing products that are making waves across Southeast Asia and beyond. Recognizing this immense potential, the government and private sector are investing heavily in STEM education and skills training. Programs are being developed to nurture talent in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, ensuring the youth are ready for the jobs of tomorrow. Vocational schools and universities are aligning curricula with the needs of the modern economy, offering courses in digital literacy, entrepreneurship, and advanced technologies. By equipping its youth with relevant skills, the Philippines is ensuring its demographic dividend pays off, turning youthful energy into real progress and prosperity for all. The country's future is being shaped by a generation ready to lead, one that is passionate, innovative, and determined to build a brighter tomorrow for the Philippines and the world. The Philippine economy is evolving beyond call centers. The BPO sector is moving up the value chain, now handling software engineering, animation, and legal services. Filipino talent is designing software and managing complex operations for global giants. A new wave of local startups is solving real-world problems and attracting international attention. Fintech, e-commerce, and logistics startups are transforming the economy and spreading opportunity nationwide. The pandemic accelerated remote work, allowing skilled professionals across the country to access global jobs. The synergy between BPO and tech startups is creating a powerful digital economy. The Philippines is emerging as a hub for innovation, exporting digital solutions to the world. The Philippines is a land blessed with an extraordinary abundance of natural resources. From the glittering gold and valuable copper hidden beneath its mountains and valleys, to vast reserves of nickel, an essential component in the batteries that power the world's growing fleet of electric vehicles, the country's mineral wealth is truly remarkable. Today, there is a strong focus on responsible mining and local mineral processing. The goal is to not only extract these resources, but also to add value within the country, creating more jobs and opportunities for Filipinos. The government is making significant investments in building state-of-the-art processing plants. By exporting finished products instead of just raw materials, the Philippines can capture more value and strengthen its economy. This forward-thinking strategy could position the Philippines as a vital supplier in the global electric vehicle revolution, providing the minerals that power tomorrow's clean transportation. Beyond minerals, the country's energy potential is vast. Large natural gas fields like Malampaya offer a reliable domestic energy source, while the Philippines is also rich in renewable energy resources, abundant sunlight, strong winds, and geothermal heat from its volcanic landscape. Investments in green energy infrastructure are accelerating, aiming to reduce the nation's dependence on imported fossil fuels and to create a cleaner, more resilient energy future. These efforts are not just about energy, they're about building sustainable communities, protecting the environment, and ensuring a better quality of life for future generations. Managing these resources wisely is crucial. Strong regulations are being put in place to ensure that extraction and processing are done sustainably, minimizing harm to people and nature. Transparent revenue collection and strict oversight are key to making sure that the wealth generated truly benefits the nation, not just a select few. The ultimate goal is to ensure that economic benefits are shared broadly, reaching families in rural areas, funding public infrastructure, and uplifting entire communities. If managed with care and vision, the Philippines' natural wealth can become a powerful second engine of growth, driving prosperity for decades to come. With its resources, skilled workforce, and strategic location, the Philippines is poised to become an indispensable part of the global supply chain, shaping the future of industries worldwide. The Philippines' rise is shaped by its strategic location in the South China Sea. Tensions with China over maritime claims create risks for trade and investment. In response, the Philippines is strengthening alliances, especially with the United States. Expanded military cooperation provides a security umbrella and reassures investors. Manila is also building ties with Japan, Australia, and South Korea for regional stability. This network of partnerships balances regional pressures and supports economic growth. The country is modernizing its defense while pursuing a sophisticated diplomatic strategy. A stable security environment is crucial for long-term investment. The Philippines is navigating these waters with a clear-eyed focus on national development. The Philippines has launched its first sovereign wealth fund, the Maharlika Investment Fund. This fund aims to invest in infrastructure, green energy, and other high-impact sectors. Seeded with state capital, it seeks to attract co-investments from global partners. The goal: multiply resources for strategic national projects and accelerate development. Supporters see it as a tool for long-term prosperity, modeled after successful funds in Singapore and Norway. Critics warn of risks, governance, transparency, and potential political interference. The fund's success depends on professional management and independence. The world is watching to see if this bold financial experiment will pay off. Despite the optimism, the Philippines faces real challenges. Corruption, natural disasters, and infrastructure gaps remain persistent threats. Building resilience through better infrastructure and disaster response is essential for sustained growth. Many rural areas still lack reliable electricity, clean water, and digital access. Closing these gaps is vital for inclusive growth and national unity. The opportunities are immense: a young workforce, natural resources, and global confidence. The risks are just as real: corruption, disasters, and regional tensions. The coming years will define the nation's future. Can the Philippines build strong institutions and overcome its challenges? The world is watching, but the answer will be written by the Filipino people themselves.